When you get your paper, you will write your name and your class code on the bottom. And we will talk about the groups of colors that we have learned about before: primary, secondary, and a new group of colors that we are learning about today, which is tertiary. So we know the primary colors, we know the secondary colors. Tertiary colors are a mixture of one of these colors and one of these colors. So that's why there's 6 tertiary colors. On your color wheel, I have labeled all of the colors that you will be mixing. You're going to be a mixologist today. You're going to be an art scientist today. So all of these initials stand for the colors. I've also labeled it on my color wheel, but your color wheel might not have these labels on them, so just look up at the smartboard if you are lost. But you know that R stands for red, RO stands for red-orange, O is orange, OY is orange and yellow, Y is yellow, YG is yellow-green, G is for green, GB is greenish blue, blue, BP is for blue and purple mixed together, P is for purple, and PR is for purple and red mixed together. So you will get a empty palette to mix your colors with. You will share this palette with people at your table so you can help each other, and if somebody does a great job mixing, you can use that color too and help each other out. You know the water and the sponge. This is what we're also going to get. And we are going to be mixing our paint in with these tempera paints. So first thing I like to do is start with the lightest color. The lightest color, of course, on the color wheel is yellow. So I'm going to start with yellow. And because I know that yellow is a primary color, I'm going to fill in a yellow spot up here at the primary, and then I'm going to paint the Y. I can keep some yellow on my brush because now I get to mix some yellow with some green. So yellow plus green, YG. Next I'll go to G, green. That's just one color, so I do not have to use my mixing palette for just one letter. It's just straight green out of the paint container. I have some blue on my brush, so I can start to mix my blue purple. Wash my brush out. Is purple a secondary color or is purple a primary color? That's right, it's a secondary color. Fill in the secondary color spot. I have some paint on my brush so I can put it over here. I want to get a new color, so I have to wash it out. I'm going to skip the sponge because it's a new color, it requires some water. So put the red with the purple. P and R is purple and red. I see one coming up that has an R and an orange. I have some red on my brush. I have an empty spot over here. So I'll put some red in my palette. I want a new color. I'm gonna wash my brush. Get some O. Mix the orange with the red. Still have some orange on my brush. I have one more spot. Wash it out. Y is yellow. So close. Mix that yellow on my palette. O and Y is orange yellow. If it's not orange enough, add a little orange, mix it again in the palette. Orange yellow, and my last tertiary spot is filled with orange yellow. Now you're going to go put it on the drying rack.